Hey, I always forget to go live on Station Head too. Let me add that. Shout out to Milagro because that's how I got put on the Station Head, and I think it's a dope way to motherfucking go on air. Let me just go on air. Add a new photo. Kim Kardashian responds. Kim Kardashian. I'll leave the West out in this case. I'm not going to add Kim Kardashian West because for what? She's about to be Kim Kardashian for real. Kim Kardashian, what's the name of this? Responds. To Kanyes. I'm just going to put Kim Kardashian responds on this one. Picture, choose a background, add a new one, choose from photo library. Where's a picture of Kanye? Because I'm not putting up a picture of Kim, first, that's for sure. Okay. And now I'm going on there on Station Head. Yo, I found just because TikTok will really fucking, no, we're not listening to that. TikTok will really make your songs go viral, yo. I'm fucking watching this guy's TikTok, and he's saying this Miami voice. I'll never snitch on daddy. I'll put the brick for you. And I'm like, oh, this shit fire. I looked it up. The fucking song came out in 2018. Go off TikTok for reviving motherfuckers. Okay? But let's get into Kim Kardashian West. Now, if you was listening, I think I broadcasted the show on the other channel, but it doesn't matter because I'm always going to be right here with the Facebook people. Now, I said before, what if Kim is trying to take all his shit? She's going to have his masters. She's going to have the Yeezy brand. And what do? He put out some tweets too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put the tweets on here. I should, but I can't right now, y'all. I came on a little unprepared. But I'll just read the tweets that he said. Or should I put, I don't have time, guys. I don't have time. He put, I put my life on the line for my children. That North's mother would never sell her sex rape. I don't know what that means. I put my life on the line for my children. That North's mother would never sell her sex tape. Was he around for that? I put my life on the line for my children. Yo, sex rape? Is he talking about what happened between Kim and Ray J? I'm confused with that one. Then he tweeted, everybody knows the movie Get Out is about me. Now, I'll agree with that because everybody does say that Kanye West is in the real life version of Get Out. Another tweet read, Chris, don't play with me. You know that Kanye, he called himself Kanye, and you know that Kanye are not allowed around my children. What? And that Kanye, what is he saying? Y'all tried to lock me up. I don't know what he's saying right there. Like, I don't know what the fuck he meant. Seriously, I don't know. Then he says Drake, and he has like the emoji with the face looking up. Then he says, God, there's so much. Shia was disposed to do the first. I don't know what the fuck that means. If I get locked up like Mandela, we know why. You can never get locked up like Mandela because you weren't doing the things that Mandela was doing. Kim tried to bring a doctor to lock me up with a doctor. Let me reread that. Kim tried to bring a doctor to lock me up with a doctor. Okay, I mean, I know what he means. Shia is cap on God. And he said, Chris and Kim, call me now. Then he threatens Kris Jenner. He tweeted, he shows us the shit like, are you ready to talk now or are you ready to go to war? Yes, you threatening the devil herself. You better be careful. You ready to talk now, or you still avoiding my calls? Yo, Kanye is tired of them. Where's that fucking screenshot at when he said, are you ready for war? Anyway, this shit is out of fucking control. Let's see. Claude said, I think the sex rape means she probably didn't want to, but for the fame and induction into that secret society, she was forced to do it. So is it a rape if you agreed? You know what I'm saying? Is it really a rape if you agreed to do it? Because while filming the tape, she wanted to be there. You can see that. And then not only that, she was married prior to her relationship with Ray J. Even though she was young, and I think we all think on different levels, depending on how old we are, and you know what I'm saying, our growth rate, but still, like, she was grown. You know what I'm saying? So to call it a sex rape, I don't know. You want to call it sexploitation tape? That's fine with me. Or you want to accuse her mother of agreeing for her to exploit herself for money? I'll agree with that too. But I don't agree with, and I understand you trying to break it down, Claude, but I just don't agree with what Kanye was saying with that in that context. And then Kanye, let's talk about what he said about Harriet Tubman. I think the Kanye, this is what Claude says, I think the Kanye is referred to himself as his alter ego, as a guy from Get Out. Yeah, he has a lot of alter egos right now. He has a lot of alter egos right now. And I just think that he needs his medicine. Like, he's fucked up. We already knew that. Oh, I was going into the Harriet Tubman thing. So he says Harriet Tubman she freed the slaves. She didn't really free them because they went on to work for white people. All right. So there's some truth to that. There's definitely some truth to that. But I don't think he articulated it correctly, because Harriet Tubman damn sure did free slaves. She freed about 200 slaves or maybe more. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of people, even though they did go on to work for white people, because at that time, even now, we're under a white supremacist system. You know what I'm saying? I work for white people. The people who own my business are like from Sweden or some shit. And but I get what he was saying, but he did not articulate it correctly, because even though they did have to work for these white people, they were free in a sense to choose what white people they wanted to work for. Not, you're working for me for free and I'm gonna beat your ass for every little thing I don't like you doing. There's a difference. There's a big fucking difference, and he needs to show a lot more respect to Harriet Tubman. But in his manic state, I'm not expecting too much from Kanye. I don't think any of us should. Like, I think we're going to have to start ignoring Kanye, make mental notes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not even probably I'll do another show, like, updated on his mental health. Like, if he ever comes out, he needs to just go check himself in. Fuck the 5150. Don't let them do that to you. I would go to a fucking rehab. I wouldn't even go to a mental institution. You go to a rehab like everybody else does when they have a couple of $1,000 to spare, and you talk things out and you figure yourself out for like 60 days or whatever you may need to clear your mind, because this ain't it. And I would much prefer to see him happy. Then we have the release of Donda, his new project that's coming out. And a lot of people are saying he's just doing this to promote his project, and that every time his projects are about to drop, he does something fucking crazy. Claude says he is known for explosive remarks that hold a bit of truth and also cause a fire, though. I believe he means good, but can't get the point across correctly without ranting on someone that's also hurting. I agree that he's not articulating in a way that's universal. And that's a big part of like public speaking. And he's claiming he wants to be president, but you have to have universal appeal for shit like that. And I don't think his articulation is where it needs to be, because he's just upsetting people all over the motherfucking place. Okay. He's just getting people upset all over the place, and his articulation fucking sucks. But that could just be a part of his mania. And that's why I was saying last time, on the last time I spoke about this, like, I'm not going to just dismiss him. I'm not packing Kanye up. Easy was saying, he's like, oh, he need to take a walk. And I'm just like, I don't want to take Kanye for a walk and drag him, because he's seriously mentally ill. Like, he's seriously sick. Is seriously something wrong with him. And unless you've dealt with bipolar people or can relate to someone who's bipolar, you're just not going to get it. You're just going to feel like this is someone out here causing a scene, looking for attention. And that's the only reason why he's doing this. And, you know, he's fucking rich and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know how many times rich people have to tell us and show us that money doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make you healthy. I mean, it could contribute towards your health, but you ultimately are in charge of all of those things. And money isn't the key to happiness. You can pretend, but you can only pretend for so long. Kris Jenner has no response, and I am fucking disappointed in her. You know what I mean? That is a smart, white, devilish lady, and she should definitely, I mean, she just probably came to terms, like, she probably had a whole meeting, like, so what do I do, guys? And everybody probably just agreed that you don't do nothing, you don't say nothing. So, I don't know. I think it's fucked up, but it's just like, what could you fucking do? It's Kanye, and then look at Robin Williams. Right. Hi, Janair. Exactly. Robin Williams pretended to be happy this whole time and then went and killed himself. I don't want Kanye to kill himself. Look, and I know it's probably like, you don't even know him, bitch. I don't. But I sympathize and I empathize with him because I know what it feels like to be depressed. It's not fun. And it's not like what everybody thinks it is. Like, it's probably times I've been full blown depressed and nobody could fucking tell because my wig was on straight and my baby hairs was laid and my highlights was on and I just appeared to be okay. So, I mean, right, we're not going to just dismiss Kanye. He's talented. You know what I mean? Let's get into what his wife had to say. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get into what she said. She did post a couple of statements. I want to make sure I have them in the right order. She says, as many of you know, Kanye has bipolar disorder. Anyone who has this or has a loved one in their life who does knows how incredibly complicated and painful it is to understand. I've never spoken publicly about how this has affected us at home because I am very private of our children and Kanye's right to privacy when it comes to his health. But today, I feel like I should comment on it because of the stigma and misconceptions about mental health. I'm gonna go with that. I'll go with that. She goes on to say, those that understand mental illness or even compulsive behavior know that the family is powerless unless the member is a minor. Hold on, guys. What's up? Yeah, I mean, come up here. Oh, I gotta start my whole show. I'm irked. I'll be back.